We're now live to Rohrich Knose After Hours. And what we're going to talk about is the Dallas Rhinoplasty meeting and Dr. Ghavami's new book coming up. And we're going to talk about what it's like to be part of Dallas Rhinoplasty and why it's the most popular and the most well-attended meeting in rhinoplasty in the world. In fact, we've trained over 15,000 people. And Ash, you've been part of our meeting for over 15 years, which is amazing, almost right out of residency, right?
Yeah, I was fortunate enough for you to ask me back. And, I actually like Dallas as a city. I like the people I train with and train under. And I love seeing you every year. And it's, the meeting just continues being dynamic and evolving. And that's a testament to you. And God rest his soul, Jack Gunner, who started the meeting with you, and all the giants that I used to look at when I was a med student. And I would see the roster of, you, Gunter, Jack Sheen, Guyaron, and Gruber. I'm like, wow. And to be in that, and even considered close to that category and be involved has been a true honor I don't take lightly. So I say yes every year. In March, I head over there, rain or shine, and we do the meeting. And now it's evolved. So we have all these younger bucks coming in with their preservation approach and older surgeons adopting preservation. We have the buttock cadaver. We have buttock with Dan Del Vecchio and Hoyos and Tino and high def. So it's progressive.
Yeah, so it is great. So because, for those 3 days, from March 10th to the 13th in Dallas, Texas, it's one time, one place where people gather, all the world experts, and it's the most educationally interactive meeting in the world because you got all the experts.
And it's high focus.
And it's very focused. You can watch Ash do a BBL, and you can watch Dan Del Vecchio, and you can watch Hoyos do a 3D liposuction, and then we can see us do preservation or precision rhinoplasty, all in one meeting. It's unbelievable. And you can also be part of that because we have the fresh cadaver. It's the largest cadaver dissection laboratory in the world as well. And it'll be live again this year. This year, again, in Big D, March 10th through the 13th. Don't miss it. And Ash, we're also going to do book signings for some of the books that I've just finished on a cosmetic surgery atlas, which is an interactive atlas. And then your book's coming out, right? From Thema.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your book as we close. And
sure.
Are we going to have some copies at the meeting?
Yeah, I'll definitely, I'm really hoping it's going to be published by then. As you know, books take a long time.
I know.
Part of the problem was me being busy, having to edit all these chapters. It's not easy. And I
tell me
did all the red marks as usual.
Tell me the title of the book and who is your co-editors.
Sure. Yeah, it's a global rhinoplasty, a multicultural approach.
Yep.
And it's me, Nazim Cherkis from Italy. I'm sorry, from Istanbul, Turkey, and Sam Most from Stanford, facial plastic surgeons. So it's a combination of facial plastic surgeons and plastic surgeons who truly are passionate about rhinoplasty. And in my opinion, I think you would agree. And obviously, Rod wrote a chapter. My mentors wrote chapters, which is a huge honor, editing a book where my own mentors are writing chapters in. But the key with this book is, and as you can tell me and you've taught me, and I know this from the Dallas 2-volume book, is that you can't be a nose expert if you can't take any ethnicity that comes through the door.
I agree.
You and I can both handle Asian, African American of different varieties, Hispanic, Middle Eastern, revisions, Caucasian, Irish, British. It doesn't matter, but ethnicity has been tied and linked to rhinoplasty since 500 BC, when Shashruta in India was doing forehead flaps to reconstruct noses that swords cut off. Right. So and Jack Joseph was doing, German, Jewish, and other noses before he had to flee Germany. So it's like always been tied to ethnic background. And if you isolate a nose and break it into just showing a nose, I would say at least 60-70% of lay people and plastic surgeons can guess essentially what region of the world that patient may be from, just based on their nose. Yep. So I wanted to do a book just on that has a global approach. And it's really a offshoot of what I've learned writing Middle Eastern work with you when I was in Dallas, and continuing that and editing the African-American chapter. So, you can't be a nose expert and not understand that.
That's right. No, I agree. Well, I look forward to seeing it. It's going to be fantastic. So remember, see you live in Big D. Ash will be there. And we're going to have all the world experts in preservation rhinoplasty, Aaron Cousins, Dino Alasnia, and all the other experts in body contouring surgery. So we'll see you in Big D very soon. And Ash, thanks so
See you
much
soon.
again tonight, and
Have great holidays.
take
Thanks,
care.
Rod.
Bye.
Bye.